What's up, Sugar with Spice Squad? So, we got some tea today. I had just finished watching the Charleston White interview on Say Cheese TV podcast, and there was a lot of tea being spilled. So first of all, Charleston White was very, very annoyed with Orlando Brown throughout the entire Danza Project interview. Charleston White did not know he was going to be doing an interview with Orlando Brown. It was very last minute. Charleston also expressed that he saw Orlando Brown getting dropped off by an Uber or Lyft driver, and when he met him outside, he could already tell that Orlando Brown was drunk.
No, nigga, I got a call from the Danza Project, said, hey, we got Orlando Brown. Do you want to do an interview with him? So I was like, well, shit, nigga, I always wanted to meet that nigga. And I was a fan. Because I think the nigga bullshit. When I meet him, when I get there, he getting up out the Lyft or the Uber. He already drunk. He already fucked up. He see me and go crazy.
Charleston White expressed how he was looking forward to doing this podcast with Orlando Brown because he wanted to talk about film and get advice about acting. But unfortunately, Orlando did not seem in the right state of mind. Charleston mentioned to Say Cheese TV that Orlando was being so random and standing in the corner of the room before the interview even started.
He go stand in the corner and just start saying some crazy stuff.
Like, how are you keeping this going when God bless the kid that can get cash? You know, like Tupac records. How are you keeping this going? Pac said, God bless the kid that can get cash, bro.
Okay.
Just ask me some, come on. Shit, bro. Like, ask me some, like, include Nas.
I got you. We ain't even started yet. We ain't even get started yet.
Include Nas.
Yeah, let's get it.
Include Nas or something, man. Like, include my brothers, man.
Charleston had mentioned how Orlando Brown clearly has a lot of trauma because despite Orlando's lifelong accomplishments of acting since the age of 5, he is masking his pain through drinking and drug use, which you can tell by Orlando's behavior on the Danza Project that something was off.
I don't know what trauma he done been through, but there's some trauma that lie there. So when I find out how much he making, I said, man, he on drugs. So I called another platform he done been on. And I find out how much they paying him. And all the money goes straight to the dope man after the podcast. I said, man, they using this man, homie.
Orlando Brown had accepted $750 cash during the Danza Project podcast for them booking him. But Charleston White said that Orlando should know his worth as a celebrity, and he is charging way too cheap of a price. Charleston said despite Orlando being on drugs, he would be considered a functioning drug addict based off of him being aware of his appearance for the cameras, but Charleston was very annoyed at all the alcohol intake and drug usage throughout the entire interview. He even admitted that he recorded Orlando Brown crawling on the floor after the bathroom break to show how out of it Orlando was.
I don't know what he running from. He running from something, but he running to drugs. But he's a functional drug addict. He's a functional drug addict. I mean, he keep his hair cut because he know in front of the camera. Yeah, he running from something, homie, running to them drugs and alcohol. So he ain't just doing drugs. He on everything.
A lot of viewers were upset at Charleston in the Danza Project interview because they felt Charleston was being insensitive and hitting below the belt, saying that Orlando has childhood trauma and was assaulted by men. When the Say Cheese host asked if Charleston wants to help Orlando, Charleston said,
well, we can't imagine what it's like to have your ear pushed in. So I don't even try to imagine. I just try to have sympathy for those children, and then I try to make mockery out of the grown folks that's trying to hide behind that childhood trauma bothering me.
You don't want to help him out?
No, I want to make fun of him.
He also took advantage of Orlando, asking him for change. Orlando gave Charleston $800 on camera when Charleston only needed $750. Charleston said he takes advantage of drunk people.
Homie, he was so high, y'all can go back and watch him on camera. He asked for his money to be paid. They gave him $750. That's the back end. You do the numbers. They gave him $800. I told him, man, I want some of them 20s. I gave him 7 $100 bills. He gave me $800 worth of 20s. I put them in my pocket. Fool. I take advantage of drunk people. I'm drunk, nigga. You better not drop no money with me drunk. And you this kind of drunk, you need to be taught a lesson.
The Say Cheese host mentioned how Orlando kept calling Charleston daddy, and Charleston said,
Yeah, he kept calling you daddy?
Yeah. Well, he was saying stuff, making reference to Damon Wayans. And you got to remember, he was 5 years old when he was in that movie, Major Pain. People have always said that I had similarities to Damon Wayans. So when he was looking at my nose and saw that there's freckles on my nose, only people who've noticed there's freckles on my nose is women. I ain't never had a nigga say, man, you got freckles on your nose. But every woman I've been intimate with noticed that there's freckles on my nose. So when he saw that, I said, he's relating his childhood because he kept bringing up Damon Wayans. And then he was saying daddy. I said, Damon Wayans was a father figure in his life at one point in time because he went into Hollywood in that movie at such an early age.
Charleston feels that Orlando dealt with something so traumatic in his childhood that he is stuck in character. Charleston mentioned that once he realized Orlando couldn't carry a full conversation, he wanted to leave the interview and go to the other booking he had later that day with Aiden Ross.
So once I saw that this is going nowhere, I can only take BS for so long. Man, let me get up out of here. Man, I gotta go catch a predator with Aiden Ross and them tonight. Man, I got a big stage to go be on. I ain't got no business over here with this retarded boy.
Overall, Sugar with Spice Squad, what are your views on all this? I have so many questions. First off, I don't know if Orlando has a manager, but if he does, then something odd is going on. I hope that Orlando gets the help he needs and makes a strong comeback, landing a movie or something. I just want to know your guys' thoughts on this. Leave a comment down below in the comment section, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye.
Hey, saying I'm finna crash out. You know you gonna get a life sentence, don't you? I don't give a fuck. I'm finna crash out, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'll spray this motherfucker up. Don't you know they got cameras that's gonna see you spray this motherfucker up? I don't give a fuck, nigga. Okay, you like booty, nigga. Drop your location. Here go another nigga like booty. Cause why you gonna go to jail?